Who are you?
I am Brother Ali, sir.
Brother Ali, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you. I've been waiting all my life to hear you say that, man.
Brother Ali, you love blaxploitation, don't you? The movies.
Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I do. I enjoy those movies.
And tell me about blaxploitation, if you could, please, Brother Ali. For instance, this particular soundtrack here. This is an important movie. What can you tell the people about it?
Well, this is Melvin Van Peebles, Mario's dad, and he was, when we talk about doing things independently, he used to write blaxploitation movies for Hollywood, and he wrote he did a joint called Watermelon Man, like some of the worst stuff you could imagine. But you know, they would always hire African American people to do that stuff. So after doing that, he wanted to make a movie that black people could feel good about, where there's like a black hero that, like, you know, screws the man over and everything. And so he got together, and it was like an all black or mostly black cast. It was like black and brown cast in LA, where black and brown people are, you know, said that there's wars and stuff like that. So he got a cast of people together and made this movie. And it's incredible, man. At the end of it, like he started it himself. There was like no union involved. He literally got cameras, literally got all the people. He was like training people how to do stuff, and it was an enormous hit. He started at one theater, and actually his son Mario made a song about, or excuse me, a movie about the movie that his dad made. And I can't remember what it was called. It was like a flip on this title. But yeah, this is amazing. This is really dope.
Brother Ali, I want to take it back to Minneapolis, Babes in Toyland.
Yeah, no, Babes in Toyland.
Lauri Barbero. What can you tell the people about Lauri Barbero, Babes in Toyland?
Yeah, she's amazing. Matter of fact, she was out South by Southwest the last time I saw you there, and she's super awesome, like amazing. You know, amazing drummer.
Punk rock drummer.
Yeah, she's an incredible drummer, and now she runs venues and stuff. It's dope, like women drummers. See, the theme in all of this stuff here is people who society looks at as being powerless, but commanding power for themselves. And so she's an incredible, kick-ass drummer, and she like drove their band, and that's Minneapolis royalty.
And I would like to ask you again about Minneapolis there, Brother Ali.
Let's do it again.
Some Minneapolis old school. What can you tell the people about MC Scat Cat?
This is dope. Shout out Derek Delight. MC Scat Cat, and I don't even know if you know this, brother, but MC Scat Cat is in my Take Me Home video. Yeah, I got you. But you got it on track though. This brother, he's known around Minnesota as Derek Delight, and he was on he's called the People Station. KMOJ is the black station in town, and he was a DJ and a rapper, and he was, you know, could really do it all. Now he works for NPR, but there was a couple years of his life where he was Scat Cat. And if you watch my Take Me Home video, there's a part where I'm in an office building, and there's, you know, a couple dapper young brothers walking around, and he's one of them. So shout out Derek Delight. That's dope. That's really cool that you have this.
Brother Ali, here you are in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Yes, sir.
And you are Brother
Ali.
Now I think Vancouver Ali, I gotta get you a gift. Here is a program guide from Muhammad Ali playing in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Wow.
Not playing, doing a fight.
Yeah.
And has interviews with him and everything.
This is incredible, man.
Because you're totally into the Ali stuff, aren't you?
Yes. When I wasn't born into a Muslim family, and so I became a Muslim. I converted to Islam when I was 15, and when names were discussed for what my name should be when I converted, the name Ali kept coming up, and one person was really adamant that should be my name. And Ali, all the Alis in the world, it's like the 5th most popular name in the world. They're all named after Prophet Muhammad's cousin, peace be upon him, and may Allah be pleased with Ali. But I didn't know that at the time, and so I'm thinking of Muhammad Ali. So in a sense, the reason why I accepted that name is because of this man. And he's one of the greatest heroes that we've ever had in modern times. An
exhibition fight he did in Vancouver in 1972. It's the program guide, so you can check it out. This is an exhibition fight.
This is amazing, man.
So you're into the Ali collectibles, aren't you?
I am.
What can you tell the people about the different Ali collectibles that are out there? For instance,
Mr. Tooth Decay. I have this record. Matter of fact, a fan from England, from the UK, sent me this record. and he just mailed it to me. Like I just went into the office one day and it was in the mail. This is dope. Howard Cosell is on here. Frank Sinatra is on here. But yeah, this is an amazing. Ozzie Davis, I think, is Mr. Tooth Decay.
That's an amazing fan gift. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is not for you. I'm just showing this to you.
Yeah, you better hold on to this. I'm not going to currency you. You better hold on to this.
Ah, boom.
But shout out Currency. He was nice to me. I did some shows with him. But yeah, this is a dope ass record, man. That's really cool. You got this.
Now, what about this other Ali thing? Have you encountered this at all?
No.
I Am the Greatest, Cassius Clay.
Wow, look at him, man. That's a time when black people weren't supposed to feel good about themselves. You know what I mean? And when he said, "I'm the greatest, I'm pretty," the world took it to mean the non-white world around the world, and they say that he's the most famous human being on earth, and I believe that to be true. When he was saying "I'm pretty," he's saying that we are pretty, and that's you know, as albino I can relate to that. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I love so much about him. But look how gallant he is, man. He kind of dressed like Cornel West a little bit. He got the long jacket and the shoes. Look how fly the shoes are. Always clean, man. Man, this is amazing, dude. That's crazy. That's cool that you have this.
You mentioned him earlier, Sage Francis.
Mm-hmm.
You had a few battles with Sage Francis, didn't you?
I did. He's the only person that ever beat me.
What are the mind games involved in battling somebody like Sage Francis? I understand you wouldn't talk to him ahead of time.
No, when I first met him, I was there for blood, and Slug and Idea actually took me there. I rode to Scribble Jam with Idea, my dear friend Idea, God bless him. And we got there, and on the way down there, we're listening to all the rappers that were going to be at Scribble Jam, and I thought all of them sucked, except for Sage Francis. I was like, all right, that guy can rap. He's also, some of these guys, they can't really rap. They're just, so they try to go way left because of the fact they can't rap. But Sage was somebody I'm like, okay, this one can rap. Is he going to be there? And they're like, yeah. So when I met him, I was super standoffish, and I'm just sizing him up. And he did play mental mind games. I feel like that's how he won, because when we were about to start the battle, he was just kind of hanging out and acting friendly, and he had a wig on, so he was trying to come off on, not confrontational and everything. And he said, what's scissor? Because that's when sipping on some scissor. That's when that was out. So he was like, what is scissor? Does anybody know what that is? And I'm like, it's syrup. It's cough syrup, and they put it in Sprite or whatever, and it gets you high. When we got into the battle, we battled, and he hit me with the best albino line there's ever been. He said, "Fat man confused black man with the Michael Jackson disease." And I thought I had a good one for him. I told him, "Scribble Jam, want to prove you were here? Give you a footprint in your chest as a souvenir." And then he hit me with that, and I was like, "Oh, that hurt." But then at the end, he ended it with, "Cut your blood and sip on the scissor." I told him what that meant 30 seconds ago, not realizing that he was gonna turn around and use it against me. So fuck you, Sage Francis, and I love you. It's my friend. We became really dear friends.
This particular fellow right here is inspiring to you, isn't he? Mr. Peter Ustinov.
Wow. I didn't know. Yeah, this is dope. This is the guy that said that terrorism is the war of the poor and warfare is the terrorism of the rich. Yeah, Peter Ustinov. That's crazy. This is dope. I'd never seen this.
And you met Mos Def at MF Doom's merch table?
Oh, man. Yeah, I did.
What happened there? That's pretty amazing. MF Doom, Mos Def?
Yeah, well, I toured with MF Doom. Oh, man. I toured with MF Doom. And the world knows that Mos Def is a huge MF Doom fan. And so he came to the show, and he kept trying to get Doom's attention. And Doom was acting like he didn't know who Mos was. And it was weird. It was kind of strange. But Doom,
he didn't.
He does. He absolutely does. But he's just so in his own mind. He's so much in his own headspace that...
and you really were touring with MF Doom? It wasn't an imposter?
No, it was really MF Doom, and he really was getting on the stage every night, and he really was spitting his songs. And that's the thing about him. He really can perform at a high level. So when he did that stuff that he did, and he did do it, I was there too when he was on stage and his mic wasn't connected to anything and there's lyrics coming out. I've never been there when somebody else was pretending to be Doom. But it's not that he's lazy, and it's not that he can't perform. It's really that he wants it to be about the music to where anybody could be Doom, as long as the music is Doom.
Brother Ali, back again to Minneapolis. You can never go back to Minneapolis enough, can you?
No, man, it's beautiful.
Prince. Have you heard Prince rap at all? Bob George on the Black Album. Have you heard Prince's rapping?
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think?
He's good. He's good at everything. He's like one of those people, like God just made him a music. Like he's an embodiment of music. And it's crazy because everything he does is so like full of sex. Like even his Jehovah's Witness music is like full of sex.
Have you ever met him at all? Or have you ever expected him to jump up on stage with you at all?
No, sir, I've never met him. I know a lot of people that are obviously connected to him. I heard a story that the head of the Current, which is the NPR station that Derek Delight, Scat Cat, works on, I heard a story that he went to Prince's house and was like, "You got to hear Brother Ali." And so he put on a song called Fresh Air. And the first line of this, it's a song that's celebrating life and celebrating success in life. So he's thinking, okay, Prince is on his Jehovah's Witness thing. He'll love this. So the first line is, "I'm the luckiest son of a bitch that ever lived." And he tells me that Prince told him after that line, "Please turn that off. I don't allow cursing in my house." He turned it off and wouldn't let him play anything else. He's like, "No, we might have edited versions of stuff." And he was like, "No, he's already disappointed me." So,
boom, that's a compliment.
Yeah, from the guy that made Sexy Motherfucker and all that, yeah.
Brother Ali, have you bought your horse yet?
I haven't bought a horse. I haven't bought a horse, but I'm a lover of horses. Yeah.
Well, thanks much, Brother Ali. Anything else you want to add to the people out there at all?
I want to shout out to some friends of mine named Isabel and Zaya. I love you guys because they love you and they watch you all the time.
Well, thanks so much. Why should people care about Brother Ali? Why should people care?
I just have a unique position in the world. You know what I mean? Like most people in our society have had to choose a team to, whether it's race or class or culture or religion or anything. And I've lived a lot of my life on both sides. And so I have a unique perspective on things that not many people are fortunate enough to have. And I've been loved by people on all sides of the spectrum, and I love people on all sides of the spectrum. And so aside from rapping what I think is very well, that's what I offer the world.
Well, thanks much, Brother Ali. Keep on rocking in the free world and do.
Do. Yeah.